welcome back to my tutorial for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes and comments. Please, if you are new to this channel and you're yet to subscribe, kindly touch on the subscribe button to subscribe, and also click on the notification bell to enable you get a notification once I upload new video. In today's tutorial, we are going to be making a gather gown with high neck, and I will make use of this Ankara fabric. For the gathered part, I will cut out 2.5 yard for the gathered part. So this 2.5 yard depend on the person's body measurement. Okay, the waist I'm working with is 35 inches. So that's why I'm making use of 2.5 yard for the gather. So you can use more than that. It depends on the person's body measurement. So first I will measure out 2.5 yard from this Ankara fabric and cut it out. Okay, this is 2.5 yard. And the length of the gown I'm working with is 54 inches. So this 54 inches, I will minus half length from this 54 inches to get the length of the down panel, which is 38 inches. The half length I'm working with is 16 inches. Here is 38 inches. Here is 38 inches. I will add folding allowance. I will cut this out. Okay, I have cut out the length of the gown that I'm working with. This is for the down panel. What I need to do is to fold the hemline, run a loose stitch on top of this Ankara fabric, and then gather it up. For the upper part, it will be a princess bustier. So I will cut the back side first and fold my fabric into two. Mark out zip allowance. I'm using 1.5 inches for zip allowance. So I'll measure out 1.5 inches for zip allowance. Mark it out. This is for zip allowance. And I will start my measurement from here. I will mark out shoulder to half length measurement, 16 inches. For this back side, I'm adding ½ inch for joining allowance. I will take shoulder measurement, starting from this zip line. This is zip line, and the shoulder that I'm working with is 16 inches divided by 2 will give us 8 inches. Mark 3 inches for shoulder slope. Measure 1 inch for shoulder slope also. Mark it to this 3 inches. From where I mark 1 inch, I will take armhole measurement divided by 2. 18 inches divided by 2 will give us 9 inches. This is armhole curve. I'll take bust measurement divided by 4, and the bust I'm working with is 42 inches divided by 4 will give us 10.5. I'll add 2 inches for seam allowance. Waist measurement is 35 inches divided by 4 will give us 8.7. This is 8.7 here. I'll add 1 inch for that and 2 inches for seam allowance, making it 3 inches. So I'll mark from bust to waist measurement. For the neckline, for the volume I will use 2 inches. For the width I will use 3.5 inches. So I will connect it, the circle, round neck. This is it for the back side of this gown. For the front upper parts, I will cut the center front first. Still fold it into 2. I'm folding my fabric into 2. Take shoulder measurement, divide by 2. 8 inches. Still mark shoulder slope. This is for shoulder slope. Okay, I will take shoulder to bust measurements 11 inches. I will add half inch to this 11 inches, making it 11 and a half. Shoulder to upper bust is 8 inches. I'll still add half inch to it, making it 8 and a half. Shoulder to under bust is 13 inches. I'll still add half inch, making it 13 and a half. Shoulder to half length is 16 inches. I'll add 1 inch for joining allowance. I'll mark these lines out. This is it. This is shoulder to upper bust, shoulder to bust measurement, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to half length, and joining allowance. And the bust to bust measurement I'm working with is 8 inches. Divide by 2 will give us. I will add same allowance. I'm using 1/4 inch my seam allowance. I'll measure out 4.2 here down to my half length. I'll connect with my ruler. At this armhole side, starting from this 1 inch that I marked for shoulder slope, I will measure 3 inches. From these 3 inches, curve it to this bust measurement, upper bust measurement. For the front neckline, for the width, I will still maintain 3.5 inches that I used for the back. For the volume, I will use 4 inches. I'll connect. I'll go ahead and cut this out. Okay, don't forget to notch shoulder to under bust measurement, shoulder to bust measurement, shoulder to upper bust measurement. This is it for the center cross. For the two sides, fold into 2. I'm using 2.5 inches for breast cup. I'll mark a straight line. Okay, place the center front on top of this 2.5 inches line that I marked here. So I'm placing this center on top of this line. So here is half length. Mark it out. Mark out shoulder to under bust, shoulder to bust measurement, shoulder to upper bust. Trace this out. I'll take armhole measurement, divide by 2, give us 9 inches. Covered armhole curve. This is for armhole curve. I will take bust measurement, divide by 4. See where I'm placing my bust measurement. 10.5. I'll add 2 inches for seam allowance. I'll take waist measurement, divide by 4 will give us 8.7. See where my measurement is starting from this center one that I placed on top. 8.7. There is 8.7. I'll add 2 inches for seam allowance. So mark from bust to waist measurement. Now I will remove this center one. This is where I mark for shoulder to bust, shoulder to under bust. Here is half length, shoulder to upper bust. Now I'm going to carefully curve it from here to this shoulder to bust measurement. And from this under bust measurement, curve it. This is it. I'll go ahead and cut this out. So this is it for the upper part, front upper part. This is the center. And this is the two side. So when you want to stitch, after gumming the wording that you will use on top of this, I will still cut out the lining. The lining will be in 3 pieces like this. I'll first of all join this one side, place it on top, right side facing towards the right side, stitch, open it, and make sure when you are stitching that this notch area, this under bust here, will be on top of it like this. So you can adjust this while you sew. Okay, this is the front part. I've joined it together. This is the wording that I use. This is the lining for the back, for the front part. And this is the toe back. For the deep shoulder curve, fold this into 2, the front side. I'm using 2.5 inches. From the armhole side, go in by 2.5 inches or 2 inches. It depends on what you want. Then curve it. This is it. I will cut this out. So this is it. This depends on what you want. You can still, if you want, you can still extend it like this. You can still curve it more. For the back side, I'll still fold this into 2. Place the front one on top of the back side. And still cut out the same thing. So the back side, I'm going to curve here inside. I will use this, place it on top of the second back side, and still cut out the same thing. This is for the two back side. I have stitched this place. The stitch is loose, so that I will be able to gather it up. So I'm going to gather this up. it will be like this. I've lined the upper part. This is the back side. Just close the zip line so that I'll be able to take body measurement. I need to close the two sides up. I will fold it into two and close the two sides up. And also insert zip. Then finish it up. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly touch on the subscribe button to subscribe and also click on the notification bell to enable you get a notification once I upload new video. See you guys in my next tutorial. Love you. Bye.